Welcome to the channel, nobody.
Got those smokes?
Right over there.
Right. Oh, damp. You know what? After that, I will be using this and then beheading it momentarily.
Keep it outside when it's beheaded. Because I don't think those are self-sealing. The green ones are.
No, these don't. They all are.
Nice.
Put a cigarette in there. These are good simply for the fact they're cheap.
They're cheap and they get way hotter.
Way hotter? I don't think so.
No, they do. Look on the temperature.
I thought it was green, blue, then yellow. Where should we heat this from? Should we just melt all of it?
I would say melt the inside of it. It's gonna stink like shit. Remember when we did that part?
Do we just try to heat the metal around it?
So heat expands. You can try that, and if that doesn't work, we just burn the rubber off and then melt the inside.
Oh, you know what we could do? Let's flip it. Let's flip it, and I think we could just stand the can on the ground and point it right at it if we did that.
What, lay the can laying down?
No, standing up.
Oh, okay. Can you turn the...
I want to put it on cruise control.
Can you turn this up a little bit?
Yeah.
More? That has to be pointing upward. Like right there. Good. Maybe not.
Well, look at it.
Put a second jack stand on the other side. Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, and now we just gotta...
Glizzy Glock, I can't talk. Glizzy Glock, what's up, bud? That's what I did. Usually melt it and then use a wire brush to clean it up.
Yeah.
Life was... Your screen is... crap.
Yeah, my screen's a little...
Tie me up, lock me in your trunk, then jump out of the car before you send me flying in the ocean. What? What's up, buddy? It's not worth it to give up.
right, well, that's what we're waiting on right now. That butane torch to now just burn for the next several minutes to warm up that ear so we can pull that bushing out.
I think I vote for burning the inside.
Yeah, we're gonna get that. I was even thinking maybe we could clean up the ear and weld on top of it just to put heat into it. What's up, folks? How's it going? My name's Isaac, and this is DIY Speed. We're just getting started tonight. It's going to be an all-night thrash. We have a whole bunch of goodies that we're going to be opening up. Oh, we got our first little bit of smoke action happening. Buddy hopped in there to do a little readjustment. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of goodies to open, and we are going to be reassembling the entire suspension on the vehicle tonight, putting this rear end back underneath the frame rather, and the front end is going to get reassembled. Yeah, what's up, Takula? How's it going, buddy? You know us, only the best equipment. I did back in my truck today, so we have access to real tools, but you know, we're going to make do with the fake tools in the corner. Yeah, we don't use real tools when we do this stuff sometimes.
Ooh, I'm starting to smell rubber.
Yeah, stuff's starting to burn. Should we get a fan going so we don't collect air? Yeah.
It's too cold for that.
Or yeah. Hopefully not, but we might get inundated with rubber. The burning 60-year-old burnt bushing. Those aren't the original bushings. There's no way. Somebody has gone through that at some point.
That rubber is way more, whatever, I'm not going to say it.
Better rubber than we have now?
I'm saying, like, more chemical,
Let's reposition that to... As you can see, we have a small fire on our hands. So now we're just going to burn the other side, you know. It's starting to
get red hot.
Yeah, it's starting to get red hot down there. See if the camera sees that. Yeah, you can see the surface is starting to turn red hot. Yeah, I got the pipe wrench sitting on the ground. I'm zoomed in for you right now, so you can just see this thing heat up, and you'll essentially see exactly what we're looking at. But if I zoomed out, you'd see we got a pipe wrench from the 1920s. That's going to be, I think, an integral part to oh, we're pretty zoomed in. You can see on the bottom of the frame.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Burn the rubber out and fall.
Right, once the inner bushing falls out, yeah, we're just gonna let it cook for a little bit, you know.
This is a nice flame. Is the fire extinguisher,
Nice. There's multiple fire extinguishers if we need, but I don't think we're going to be in that dire of a situation with this bushing on.
fire extinguisher is
Still within date.
still within date. and
There's
loaded.
several cases. There's a few cases of them on the ground somewhere. I don't remember where, but like. So, like, at what point should we say that's hot enough?
When the rubber is completely burned to dust.
You know, I should drink a coffee. That'd be a good time. You know, while that's burning, we might as well do some unboxing at the same time. I'm going to zoom you guys out. We got 107 people in the live feed. Why don't you guys drop us a like? I'd appreciate it. My name is Isaac, and this is DIY Speed, and we're just getting started tonight. We're burning these bushings, burning the rubber out of these bushings so we can get them out. And I'm going to drag a box over. We'll do a little unboxing while we wait.
You know, with little bits of fire falling down by that gas bottle.
Oh, yeah, the gas bottle's on fire. Huh. Yeah,
I'm gonna have this thing ready. No
Yeah.
offense.
yeah. Yeah, you see, the problem was is we're burning the actual gas can. That's not good.
Oh, she was recently serviced.
Get that random socket out of the way.
John Dirks is saying, barbecue. Can't be stuck if it's a liquid. What's the time where we are? I believe it's like 9 something. Let me double check. It's 9:25.
In the stream?
That is in the screen. Yes.
All right, let's do a little unboxing while we wait. Fireside unboxing here, guys. Only the best entertainment on DIY Speed. You know, not only do we take the time to work on cars and spend the money on all of this, none of it's sponsored, clearly. But you know, we like to set an ambiance. It's really warm and welcoming. So let's do some Fireside box opening.
I think we have to purchase the aromatic live stream.
What, so they can smell the burning rubber with us? Yes.
John Dirks is saying, gotta set the intimate setting. Yep. Candlelight. Unboxing by candlelight. This is a great name for a stream.
This might be the most romantic thing I've done in a little while. Oh. Isn't that nifty?
What's that?
Get that unboxed here. And in your view, this, ladies and gentlemen, is a 2-inch drop spindle, lowering the front end a couple inches on this while we're doing it. And this is the spindle. So we got new upper and lower control arms for it as well. All the goodies are basically brand new. But I went ahead and grabbed new spindles because I kind of messed up the ears on the old ones, trying to knock the old ball joints loose. But yeah, anyways, we're getting a 2-inch drop out of it. So does it go this way? I don't know. Yeah, this side up. That's good. That's solid. I don't know what this bolt is for. We'll figure it out.
I just joined. What's the build?
Well, we're roasting a 10 bolt because, you know.
This guy forgot to bring the steak.
Yeah, I should have brought the steak. Darn it.
Well, while you were doing that, this is a 1969 El Camino where the frame was in pretty bad shape. We welded, cleaned it, sandblasted, painted. Well, first we took it apart, obviously, but the body is hanging off of the rafters. And now we are working on putting her back together.
Yep. It's just a small bonfire inside the shop, just the way you like it. You know.
Right by the lift.
Yeah, this place is a wreck, but we'll get it squared away. A little context here. I'm moving out of state in 3 weeks, so there's only one more weekend after this that I'm going to have time to work on this build, so we really need to throw it together so that the car can at least roll onto a trailer so I could drag it to my new house. A state away, or 2 states away.
Bud's Builds is saying, I see you got heat now.
Yeah, buddy, you know? And we're trying to adapt and overcome at all times, right? So, we're just gonna burn this rubber out as best as we can, or until the smoke gets a little too much. Well, we got some good
there's
cooking
rubber,
action now.
There's rubber dripping down.
Yeah, we got some good cooking action now.
235 viewers,
Very
4
cool.
likes.
Let's get more likes, guys. All it takes is a double tap on the screen, and it helps us. I do appreciate everyone who's viewing. Try to bring you a little bit of entertainment, and we got a lot of stuff planned tonight. But it all starts with this little bonfire, which is pulling out this, us getting these bushings out. Once these bushings are removed, then we should be able to start flying through different segments. We're, like I said, we're going to be rebuilding the rear end here, and getting it stuck back underneath the frame. And then the front end should also be going together. So this live feed's going to be going for hours tonight. No messing around. You're grabbing a respirator? You're making me feel like I should grab a respirator now.
Yeah, there's black smoke coming up, and I really start to smell it.
All right, yeah, we're going to grab respirators, and I'm going to turn a fan on.
What's up, D. Robert? How you doing? John Dirks is asking, is it just the angle, or are you cooking your parking cable too? Well, all this stuff is going to be replaced, so if the parking cable is going to be cooked, so be it.
I don't know where my respirator is. We're just in a lot of pocket.
Oh, this is so much better. I don't really smell the rubber burning anymore. Oh.
Move.
Buds Build is asking if you have a trick up your sleeve for the front coil springs.
Yeah, we're not do. I'm doing coils. What is the words? Coilovers.
Point the fan at the fire. That will really get it cooking. Well, we're mostly trying to get the smoke itself out of the way because it's nasty black smoke. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, the color doesn't really show up, but it's like, like when a truck is doing like when those older diesels are rolling coal. That's
Yeah.
kind of what this looks like. 280 viewers. I think that's got to be a record, no? What in God's name did I stumble upon? Well,
Here, I'll talk. Go find my respirator.
Good
Just
idea.
try. What's up, folks? I'm dying over here, so Buddy's gonna find my respirator. He's already got his, but I'll talk to you. This is a 10 bolt out of a 69 El Camino that the King bushings are absolutely seized in the carrier over here. So, oh, nice respirator. So we're just basically burning the rubber out of the bushing, so I could then put the pipe wrench on it and start wrestling it off.
why would we do this outside?
Yeah, that's too smart, Big Flappa,
And too cold.
and too cold. Well, you don't need to worry about safety.
We're wearing respirators. This is all OSHA approved. Look at the panel of rubber underneath. You want to do more unboxing?
Yeah, might as well. Let's do some more unboxing.
Andrew is saying, I hope you don't live in California. Be starting them wildfires there, huh? Huh.
I'm noticing that this one came slightly disassembled.
Huh. Uh-oh.
Whoop. Okay.
Yeah, it's not too big of a problem.
Now we'll be able to. I have a few tricks for getting this together. Real quick.
326. Welcome to the channel.
All right, so that's the rear end right there in this box.
I feel like the rubber is at this point burning on its own, no? Like, do we still need the Benzomatic there? Nah, Andrew, that would be too easy. Don't tell me we emptied that shit out that quickly. Danger, what's that? Woohoo! You're not here. Listen. You see what we are going through here. Not to the cardboard. Thank you, Sergey. D. Roberts is asking if you can please show him around. There you go, bud.
All right. I'm going to try to keep a respirator on right now, but let me give you a little tour. All right. Start over here, scrap pile. Red light on the diff? I'm not sure what you mean. We should do this outside. Let's roll this right outside.
I think let's wait till that. Let's turn this off. Wait till that one is burned out, and then we can move it outside. But honestly, I don't think we should do it outside because then neighbors are gonna complain. And
No, because it's not enough smoke to bother anybody once it's outside.
right, but people will smell anything burning. They call the fire department.
Not here.
All right. So let's wait till this one is out.
Oh, we'll let it burn while we do it. You hold this. I'll do the maneuvers. Oh, record it with your other phone so I could use it to make a short.
Like this or like this? I say just leave it. Well, Roberts, the motor that's gonna go into that is out of this little truck. Has a 6.0 on nitrous. So once all this is done and it's back together, that 6.0 is going in. Uh-oh. You hear the sirens? They're coming for us.
Not in this neighborhood. We're just going to let that burn itself out a little bit. Then I should be able to knock that bushing out with a hammer and a flathead, technically. Oh, let's set up the torch. Let's set that torch back up. We got to let this air out now. It'll take a few minutes. I kind of want to clean those up, so I don't want to lose that. But yeah, you got the general idea. Cooking this brake line right here, but it needs to be replaced anyways, so it's not really that big of a deal. Oh, nice. That's Buddy. That's Buddy number 2. Could actually take the damn respirator off because we're outside now. That's nice. Whoever suggested we should move this outside probably should have done that about 20 minutes ago. Anyways, I'm not going to blame you for withholding information on me. Just going to grab my coffee, move on out. What's up, bud? We're doing a live stream right now.
Oh, fun.
We got 234 people watching, only 13 likes, guys. Go ahead and hit the double tap on the screen. Drop us a like. My name is Isaac, and this is DIY Speed, and we're only getting started tonight. We haven't even really gotten to anything yet. We're just burning the bushings out of this rear end for right now.
Just a little bit.
You don't need to worry about safety. So while the last remnants of that rubber burns itself out, which is kind of unnecessary, but necessary at the same time, start messing with that in a second. And let this other one cook. It's going to take a little while, I assume, for that other side, just because the torch is weaker right now. What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Welcome. We smoked out the shop doing
Yeah,
the
I
first
pulled
one.
up and I saw the clouds.
Yeah.
But I knew that you guys were smoking.
Yeah, we're
The
definitely up to
shop.
something, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure. But, you know, only the best and brightest here. We do it right because we do it twice. You got smoke? You got smokes on you?
It's inside.
Just got smokes. Just hold your breath. So I should pull a light out now. 277 people on the live feed now. Guys, we're just getting started. We're going to be doing this for hours. We're doing a little bit of a science experiment right now, which is what will heat do to 60-year-old rubber and help get these king bushings out of this rear end. And so far, it's completely disintegrated this item. Where now it's just a little bit of rubber burning left and really not much left to think of. But we're going to let it keep burning while this side slowly starts to catch up. You can see now it's starting to catch fire. Maybe I'll move this brake line out of the way because it's actually in decent shape. So maybe I'll save myself 20 minutes worth of work just by doing that. Oh, and this is not a paid advertisement, but you know, Thank you to our sponsors. I think it's 34 degrees right now, so kind of balmy. I'm pretty warm.
Good thing we got the fire going.
Not too bad. Yeah, just hanging around. That's how we do it out in Philly. Up, up, up.
I think that hat gives you extra. You get some extra warmth out of it because it's plaid.
Yep, yep. Just the plaid.
Just the plaid adds.
Because it's not a very good hat.
No. The plaid is what adds.
My hat, my $10 Walmart, you know, makes me feel like I'm from Kenosha, Wisconsin. You know, hey there, bud. How's it going? D. Roberts, it doesn't have a motor in it yet, but it will. We'll be snagging that out of the blue truck. Let's get some more likes. Hell yeah, surprise camping, dude. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. This is going to be a fun build. Once we clear out enough smoke, I'll go ahead and I'll show you what's going on inside. Well, we completely inundated the shop with smoke, so I'm just letting it clear out for a couple of minutes. Yep. What started off as a good idea quickly escalated to
Better idea.
a bad idea. And then for whatever reason, it seemed like a big task to roll this outside until I just pushed it and rolled it, and it went flawlessly, very easily. So probably should have done that from the get-go.
We do it right because we do it twice, huh?
Welcome to DIY Speed. We do it right because we do it twice.
Welcome to the only channel.
The only channel we're going to see live unedited work. This is the stuff that happens off camera. You don't generally get to see the nitty gritty of what it takes to rebuild these cars, but I'm here happy to show it to you because that's what we do. I do publish shorts. I do publish feature length videos as well, but these live streams right these days have just been the most fun that we could have. So we've just been making live streams. So, you know, go ahead. Anyone have comments, concerns, questions? We'll answer them as they come in. Here's the frame for the car. I painted it this color. It's not primer. Well, it is primer gray, but it's paint, not primer anymore. And it's ready to go back together, which we're gonna start pretty soon. This big box over here, I might as well, you know what? I'm gonna throw you guys back on the tripod and we are going to open this big box and see what's inside. All right, let's go. Let me just put you on the tripod real quick so I can do this unboxing. This is a really heavy box. I'm not exactly sure what's in it, but that looks like a good spot to leave you guys, and I'll grab that box. Find a knife. Oh, there's more boxes inside. Let's start with this box. Box numero uno. Oh, something racing. Oh yes, E3 USA Racing. Yet another box. Aha. See it here? E3 USA Racing. I wasn't aware that I paid for American parts. I believe I ordered the cheapest parts. So this is
Said on the
interesting.
box. Said on the box. Made in China to USA.
Oh yes. It was made in China for USA. What do we have here? Ah yes. Our front coilovers. Let's hope these are assembled. I think they're a little bit heavier.
Yup.
Nope. Some assembly required.
Well, that's gonna be a fun video to do.
Well, we're going to be able to. Essentially, the way this coilover works is it just hangs up in the spring perch on the front control arm, and then just bolts in right here into the upper control arm, locks it in. We got 4 extra bushings with it. So we'll get this box closed back up, moved over. But yeah, those are our front coil springs. Coilovers. All right. Keep putting the knife in the pocket these days. A lot of pockets in the winter, folks. How many viewers do we got?
At the moment, 259.
259. Let's get some likes and subscriptions, guys. If you like what you're seeing, we're just doing the unboxing. We didn't even get to the work yet.
You know, this live stream, I've seen the highest number of any live stream that we've ever done.
Right. I think we just hit a PB right now. You know, personal best.
We just hit before 350 or 360, something like that.
Super cool. I do appreciate everyone who's tuning in. Thank you for joining us tonight. Ooh. Oh. Tubular. Look at this bad boy. Mind you, we do still have an active fire going on outside. Look at this. Look at this Chinesium. What I can only imagine is the upper control arm with its accoutrements. I see there's a healthy amount of oiling or grease zerts, which is really cool. And they use nylocks on the ball joint, so I'm okay with this. I'm not mad at it. That's the upper control arm right there. Yeah, cotter pin and everything with the hardware. I'm happy about that. It was a big question of whether or not this would come with any hardware, and clearly it does.
Should I spill some Dr. Pepper right under where the rubber constantly keeps falling?
Yeah.
Let me hijack the phone real quick. And we're still dealing with an active fire outside. For those who are new in the last few minutes who only caught the unboxing so far, we're currently melting the bushings out of the rear end over here. So, China. All right. We got one more box to unbox. And yeah, we'll just POV style. nice. Our two blowers. Let me put this knife away before I cut myself open. Look at this. Premium Chinesium. Primo.
Look at those welds.
I mean,
They look like we did them.
right. Well, a little better. Hopefully everything is mounted flush the way that it should, but I do see hardware. I even see a zip tie holding the bushing together. Little tiny grease zerts right here. So this should be a solid unit as well. And this is your lower control arm. So this is going to go facing this way. Spring is going to springulate, percolate on this. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is meant for the coilover conversion. So hopefully all these parts tie together pretty nicely. But they are part of one set, so I'd assume so. Yeah, wow, that's really cool. Now, I do have... Let's go check out that real quick. Now, conventionally, we should be working on the ear that's already burnt out before it cools down. But we don't do things conventionally here. We're gonna wait until this bad boy is burnt out. And then we're gonna mess with this. It's still, yeah, that's still 1,000,000 degrees. Yeah, that's still,
You can figure testing.
yeah, that's still very hot to the touch.
Actually,
Yep.
not even touching it.
Well, I got work messages coming in right now. You don't need to do any work. So let's just let her burn.
I think it would have been burnt out already if we first would have punctured it.
That side?
Yeah.
Right. We don't do anything right here. We just do it.
That
So,
side is taking way longer than this side.
well, it's starting to catch fire now. I mean, it can only be getting hotter, essentially, with that added flame constantly. But we did add the element of actually outside, open air, which is probably the reason why it's taking a little bit longer. I see we got 260 people in the live view. Go ahead and drop us a like, folks, if you haven't already. Go ahead and subscribe as well. We're really happy to have everyone on board here, and we'll take anyone who wants to join. I think angle is also a deal here. So like if we did that, it would burn much faster. You know what I'm saying? Here, hold the live stream for a sec. Those brake pads are coming in clutch. Nice little shims down there to hold that can in the right spot. All right, I think I have one more box for us to open. I think right over here. Yeah, if you want to throw it back up in the tripod. Now, I've already opened this box, so I know it's bolts. I don't remember what it's for, so I might have to refer to my email to confirm if these are for the fronts or the rears. Actually, this is for the front end. Now that I think about it, because yeah.
So I want to buy this bottle for someone, right? I have a friend who has a liquor store.
Just because of this.
How much it is?
So it has shims in it, which tells me it's for the front end. And it has a nice amount of hardware here.
Uber Eats.
So we should be good. We should be able to put most of this together just on the hardware that we have from the previous front end, and then the new hardware that I bought. Hopefully we'll be able to piece this together and make it work. That's pretty cool. Let's set that down. And while that rear end is cooking, maybe let's start on the front end.
What's the fun in that?
And we can get it.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what I realized? I didn't buy any new bearings for the front end. So the spindles aren't necessarily going to spindle well without bearings. So that's just a thought. But we could still start bolting parts on.
We can still put it together and we have a rolling chassis. And at least we can get it onto the trailer. Because that's the goal for now.
Without bearings, I don't think it's going to roll very well. I'm still going to have to grab bearings for next weekend.
Right.
But
Alright.
we can start messing around a little bit, I think. So let's walk on over and see what we're dealing with here. That looks to be the right orientation, based on what I would think. And then, yeah, hardware-wise, definitely going to need some shims in there. Right, let me get a bag of shims. Let's figure out what bolts go where. We have our shims, we'll put those right there. Definitely not these massive nuts right here. Nor most of this hardware. Yeah, that doesn't. Actually, yeah, these are it. So.
Let's try to get to the 10% likes. We have 247 viewers at the moment, 17 likes. Drop a like, subscribe, share with your friends, enjoy, and drop a comment.
I don't really see any other bolt that would do what we need this to do, so.
That's the bolts.
Gonna assume those are it.
Process elimination.
Yep.
There we go.
Process of natural selection. Well, that's.
Nobody talking, I'll talk some shit. Thanks, buds.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear it, folks.
We do try to answer all the comments, especially during times like this where work is slow. So ask, we'll try to answer. Doesn't necessarily have to be about this build. You can just tell us any story.
Anything you want. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could talk here as well. So we're just going to start mocking up stuff as quickly as we can. So if you want to grab that other control arm, I mean, you see how I'm getting it done. I see the some of these are
Where'd you
harder
put
to
it?
use than others. That's not the same. Probably try to keep these. These are correct. That
You want to do the honors?
No, thank you.
So obviously the only thing that we're trying not to do right now is scar the paint while we do this, but
Gotta love that they use shopping bags for this.
yeah, exactly. I went down to the Piggly Wiggly and grabbed, here's your 2 bolts. And I went ahead and deemed that they go this way. I don't know, maybe maybe the bolt head should go this way and the bolts should stick in here. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah. That makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Making this change. We're gonna stick the bolt head out. And that seems to be actually make a lot more sense. Here's 2 of them.
Which way is bottom? Like this, right? Flat. Inward.
That's a good question. I would assume actually the vice versa.
So, like this or like this?
Like this.
Try not to cross thread these.
I have some hardware here. Actually. Yeah, just get them started just a little bit, not run them all the way down, because we're going to have to put our shims in. If we look, I have the old shims, and I might have even written what they are, but I'm pretty sure I also took pictures. And we'll try to get these where they're somewhat
Are they
aligned.
just really, really tight, or are they cross threading them?
Both of them are that way?
Yeah. It doesn't feel like I'm cross threading. It just feels like they're a little too small for this.
Right. Give me a second to confirm.
Oh, this way they go on smooth. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Something wrong with this
Right, they don't go onto these bolts at all, so they are the correct bolts.
one. Look, the metal inside is not fully grouped out on this side.
I should have. This one's threading up, oh, right to the end, and then it doesn't want to anymore. So is that the lock mechanism of it then?
Probably. Are these locking nuts?
It might be like some type of like tension lock, like if all 4 that way. Right.
Impact.
Right, pretty much. We'll bolt them on once. Look in there for a little shim packs.
Trying to do this?
No, not that. It would be little packs of these shims, just rusty. Somewhere in there. And they're taped together. I can't access my phone right now because we're doing the live stream. Yeah, careful, don't push too hard on anything.
I'm not touching the body.
Just a little, how sketchy, just all of it.
Not sure if you noticed. Is that it?
Nope.
Oh. Not sure if you noticed, but it's kind of hanging
Yeah,
off
yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah.
one.
That was take number 1 here at the shop.
Yeah.
Want to get across the.
We got that
I
on.
do.
Let's hang our.
Oh, shoot.
Lower control arms.
That's doing something over there now.
Ooh. All right, don't panic, folks. The police are here, but don't worry, they're our friends, right? So just don't worry. Let's go see. Let's go see if anybody's here to talk to us because of our flames that we've created. First of all, fire's
to get it to.
fire's going strong. You know. We'll do a little investigating of our own. Looks like everything's okay. Maybe they're not looking for us. Okay. Yeah, just some friendly police action. Doesn't look like anything's going on. So, before we implicate ourselves in anything, guys, might as well go back inside.
Doesn't mean it's always lucky.
Generally.
He's across the street. This neighborhood has plenty of problems, and I don't think we're one of them. So we're just gonna let that do its thing for a little while, you know. We're gonna let Mother Nature do the work for us. That bushing right here, that's done.
I think you can take the bottle off. Oh, nice.
We'll let it burn itself out now. They're still there, looking for something.
We are in the ghetto.
We are in the. We are deep in the ghetto, so it's why these shenanigans can happen, because we're not in a great neighborhood. You don't usually get away with this stuff in premium neighborhoods. But so long as the police aren't here for us, hopefully they catch the person they're here for. We've seen some really crazy stuff here. Yeah, dude, Bridgeport is crazy, man. I mean, we're off exit.
A little right, not that far off, right behind.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty close, and this Howard Avenue where we're at is pretty
sketch.
yeah, pretty sketch too. We've seen all manner of absolutely sketch propane and propane accessories there, bud.
We've seen our fair share of shit happening right in front of us.
Yeah, the police and us have, not for us, but for the people in this neighborhood. Police are here often. So we're just keeping warm by the fireside. Got distracted, but we should throw that lower control arm, bolt those in, or at least get them set up. And then at some point I'll find the shim packs that I saved, reorient myself as to where those go, so we can be somewhat dialed in when we go to align the thing at the shop. I don't think they know much about using these alignment shims these days. Most of the techs at an alignment shop are going to really have no idea what to do. And there might be one old head there that knows how to do it. I see we got 217 people in the live feed, and only 18 likes. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and drop us a like and subscribe. My name is Isaac, and this is DIY Speed, the only channel on the internet where you're going to see live and unedited work, the nitty-gritty of what it takes to build these cars. And right now we're burning the kingpin bushings out of this 10-bolt rear end because they were absolutely seized in there after 50, 60 years. And yeah.
All it takes is a double tap. Doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything, folks. Lots of time and money. No, absolutely. Dozens of hours. We're not at hundreds of hours yet, but definitely over 50 hours into this for sure. And thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars.
Definitely getting too close to 100 hours.
Yeah.
Between the two of us, we've been at this for what, like 8 weeks?
Right.
We're an average of five
Thursday
hours.
nights and Saturday nights.
Dude,
Banging away.
I think we were close to like 150 hours.
Well, You can't count our. You got to divide our hours by 3 because we do it right because we do it twice.
Okay, fine. We're right at 100 hours then.
It's about that 75 mark.
Yeah.
No
We're
fuck
right
50.
at that 100 hours.
Who's counting?
You don't need to worry about
clearly
boot
we are.
safety. Wow, we're an hour and 6 minutes into the live feed, folks. Day 2 of watching you live stream. Red Noxcus. Well, I do appreciate it, and we're out here trying to run and gun, make this happen. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you get notifications. And just to catch you up to speed, we're burning the kingpin bushings out of this rear end because they are absolutely seized, and we had no choice but to set them on fire, burn them out, and then we'll pull it inside and chisel out the bushing itself. But this isn't the type of smoke you want to stand around, so not the best campfire.
Really cold.
So before the police showed up, we were in the middle of mocking up these control arms up front and starting to get stuff just kind of rough bolted in to place. So let's see what side this is for. It'd be nice if there was an L or an R, but it's not like I would understand that anyways. All right, so whoopa. Let's see. That looks more for the driver side, the passenger side. I got to put this, what's up, D. Roberts? Yeah, we're in the East Coast, dude. We're bundled up and no heat running. We're just running at whatever temperature. Oh, more rear end parts down there. The very bushings that we're burning out that we are going to replace. So we're burning out the old ones. We'll get them knocked out and then shove these new ones in there. Nice go fast red. I dig it. That's set back up. All right. So this looks a little bit more correct. This goes here. Might pass me the other one. I'm not sure which orientation is correct, to be honest with you. It's right here. Oh, yeah, right here. Huh. I'm actually not sure which orientation this should be. Is there an L or an R? No.
This is like this?
No, it sits down this way. And this doesn't look right. Yeah, this doesn't look right. It's this one for sure, I think.
Money, money, money. Someone just posted that. That's why I said that.
Nice. Alright, there's a mallet actually in this cart. Okay. There we go. Whew. Ah. I thought we widened these up. Apparently not. Huh. Gonna have to use this mallet to smack it in.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
You know, I suppose I'll hold it and you hit the mallet.
You know what?
Say we do that.
The problem is I can't hit it right underneath because of the grease fitting.
The Zerk fans there? Right. I mean, to my eye, this looks correct. But,
What if you put it against here and we slam it that way?
so, I think we should be getting this side in first. Even though it's really tight squeeze, we should get this side in first. This is an interesting one because it needs to be pressed in. Can we ratchet strap
Crazy
it?
idea.
Yeah, I think we could ratchet strap
I
it
have a
in
crazy
place.
idea.
Yeah.
What if we use the 12 pin? Lift this up a little bit and use the 12 pin to press it in.
Well, no, I think the ratchet strap will do it. We just need a ratchet strap from somewhere.
You come right here.
Well, not that ratchet strap, but a ratchet strap would essentially start to pull this into the right direction. So basically, we need like a 1/16 of an inch clearance for this side to fit. So I would have to start hitting this brand new painted metal, which I've already chipped a bunch now. Okay. Chipped it a bunch, we'll have to figure something out there. You want to poke around and see if you can find a ratchet strap? Somewhere?
Truck?
Actually, maybe somewhere in the middle. You need a flashlight though, because there's no interior lights currently. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try and stop. Well, I'm gonna stop trying to shove that in there, and we're gonna go find something to assist us, which should be a ratchet strap. So, let me grab the phone, and I will take you with me on an adventure. Oh, here's a ratchet strap right here. You want to tell them I found a ratchet strap? It's not
Found the
working?
strap. Yep. Yeah.
We have strappage. You know, I was saying, this is finally the portion of the build where we're not going to be getting our hands dirty. And here I am getting dirty. But I guess this is part of it. Even the new parts. Gotta make it work some way or another.
Fire is out.
Fire's out, but if it's still smoking heavy, I'm not going to bring it in yet.
It's still smoking.
Alright, so I'm going to hold it in place and then we essentially just need to figure out how to ratchet it so that it starts to yank itself into place. So, we'll make this again. Put it through here. And let's try and run it over the top. I think that it should pull over this way. So that's the direction it's going to pull. No, that's not how to do it. It needs to pull on itself. So we're going to put it over, through, and we'll get it connected. Oh, we're tilted. We're twisted a bunch. This. You know what? This control arm is in the way. So I'm going to go through it. A little bit more control. That's a control arm joke. Now you can pull that tight. And if we started ratcheting, it's gonna happen.
Doesn't mean that we can't be smart about it.
We'll get some touch up. Stop there. Stop there. Let it loose. Cut it again. Now let's get a ratchet. Let's try a different approach.
By the way, this side was extremely difficult to get out. Remember it was completely compressed together?
Yeah.
The other side was much easier.
Right.
So this might just have to be slightly bent out.
Right, I'm thinking this portion of the frame is the issue there. If it's not an orientation issue.
Can I have that lower control arm with that?
Yeah, right. This side.
I'm getting a whole lot further than that one.
On
This
both
one's already-
sides?
This one's already halfway in. No, this side is extremely difficult to get in.
Right, and that's why I don't think it's possible, because it needs to line up with your upper ball joint. It needs to basically be in line. And if you look at it, it's going to be putting that way forward of the upper control arm,
Right.
of the upper ball joint.
So is this just the wrong part?
No, it's Chinesium. So if the bushing is a little bit wide,
Right.
and if I look at it, there's really very little place here that this would get pulled in. So, I mean, I still want to use the ratchet strap somehow, but it's not as simple as I thought or hoped. Pull this. We try to. Oh, I have an idea. I think I know what we need to get this out of here.
What's up, Josh?
All right. Well, I'm
Welcome
sweating
to
enough
the
to
channel.
take my coat off. Trying to get these Chinesium parts to fit. Let's take that off. Let's push the rear end in, and we're going to divide and conquer here. We're going to multitask real quick, folks.
You know how to?
We're going to try to. All right. I don't think we're worried about this anymore. Finger back up.
Not only that. This arm is well.
I need this. Now, if you just kick it from the center, it should roll straight. Yep. Exactly. So now, I'm like 99% sure with the air hammer,
Knock it straight out.
probably just knock it straight out. You can turn that off. We're done with that fan now. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there, buddy. What's up, ICT car guy? All right. Cameraman.
Cameraman never dies.
All right, so let's just. Oh, let's close this door.
Ah, and there was light. Lee Roberts says cool hat.
Thanks, bud. That's actually some pretty thick metal once you actually look at it. That's about 1/8 inch or 1/16 of an inch at least. I saw rotation.
No way.
it to the sidewall a little bit. Don't want to gack that up too bad. Oh, that drop out. Now we just have the, oh, that's still warm. As you can see, we work in a mess. Z, keep that from rolling that way. We'll get this knocked out right now. All right, give me 1 second.
Ben is saying only tires have sidewalls. Well, sure.
You got my drift.
Car guy saying you could use a sawzall with metal blade and split now if you want it. Well, car guy, we are banned from using saws.
I think we're running out of piss side because the machine's off. You want to go turn that AC compressor on?
That's it. Very fucking quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to let that charge a little bit. But I think I could get the pipe wrench on this one.
Where's the smooth
Yeah, right on the other side, yeah. Right out here. So we'll rebuild some piss ice so we can knock the other one out, but I think
high price better than anybody.
all right. Huh. You know, should probably move from the chisel to the punch so that we don't cut this one up the same way. It's somewhere on the ground here.
I saw it at some point, like right in this area. Oh, you found it?
Yeah. The thing is, I'm not going to be able to, I don't think, use it on that side. So let's leave that there. Almost trying to basically wear a hole through this. What I'm left with. There we go.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
One way or another.
Right.
Yeah, we'll bend that out of sheer will and without messing it up too bad. All right, I'm not mad at that.
It has some scratches and scrapes.
Don't you don't need to look too hard at it. You don't need to worry about those.
No, right here, right
Yo, that was fucking
Man.
perfect.
Man,
That's a scratch.
you know, we're all right, folks.
Some touch-up paint. That's all it is.
All right, so I mean, this is a very blunt tool right here. I'm gonna try to get it into zoom.
The right tool for the wrong job, right?
It's the wrong tool for the right job. Right, wrong, and wrong, and right.
Thanks, car guy. Wouldn't have been able to do it without you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
Yeah, no shit.
What if we hammer on it right now?
It'll pop out. You want to grab the hammer over there? It's out. There's an actual hammer on the floor. That
Yep.
comes out.
Ugh. Old trusty husky.
Don't knock that ear off. All right. I was actually thinking just hit it out that way. Yeah, she's moving.
I think it's just bending.
All right, let me switch things up. Let's put this bitch back on. Here, take this. Let's swap this out real quick. You want to do it while the gun's turned on, so if it goes off while you do it, you really fuck your hands up, you know?
Yeah. Pressure. Take the fish out of it.
We'll find that when we
Junk!
Junk!
What do you think of my cleanup job?
And let's make it space.
Work to get it indented and then use the other so it doesn't slide.
Well, once we got enough clearance in it, it'll push out.
Hammer time.
Yep, pretty much. Doing a little extra just for, we'll call it good measure.
Oh, it's coming out.
yeah. Heck yeah.
We're gonna have clean hands tonight. All right. Well, I guess not. We could turn the air compressor off. Thanks, bud.
Well, let's hope not burning that rubber, huh?
Yeah, I mean, well, that one still looks like new. You know.
I'm Leroy, and this is Leroy behind the camera.
There we go. So that worked out really well. You see, when you use the right tools
The wrong way.
the wrong way, it gets a little challenging. But we got 173 people in the live feed and only 27 likes, which is still a great amount. But let's get some more likes going. My name is Isaac, and this is DIY Speed. We stay up all night bringing you the live feed, showing you what it takes to build these cars, because every little step takes time. And when you get to see these videos on the interwebs of finished, oh, I found a car and revived it and drove it home, you see 10% of what it really takes. And you miss out on what it means to work in a shop and get this stuff done. Which is the adventures of these sorts. Now, we made some headway here, which feels really good. What we have to do now is clean this off enough where we could repaint it and make it look brand new. So that we're going to work on. The control arms are giving us some problems. So unless I take the time to research what we should do, then, what we should do to get those lower control arms on, then I think we're just going to keep plowing away with this for now. So what do we need? A little scraper do? A little scraper action? Oh, I heard the... Are you cold? Somebody cold? Somebody shivering? I heard somebody shiver.
No one me.
It's like a act of cowardice in the shop if you could actually say you're cold.
Well, you're the only one that said it was cold last week.
Right. I pushed out on Thursday for sure.
6 degrees outside or something?
Yeah. It's cold when I don't have a needle scaler. What we're going to do is we're just going to hit it with the drill, little wire wheel action and just scrape it. Somebody's actually gone and cleaned this axle up before and painted it fairly recently, so it's not in the worst of shape.
10 years ago?
Yeah, probably 10 years ago, but better than it was. Get that plugged in.
Camera?
Washa.
Well, maybe Car Guy knows how to put those in.
Yeah, ICT car guy, lower control arms. Having a hard time getting those bushings to fit. I don't want to have to bend the ears and the frame and stuff to get it up in there, but yeah, just having a bear of a time getting that to fit.
By the way, he's making fun of you for the plug-in drill.
Of course.
Listen, they complain when we use hand tools and they complain when we use power tools. It's good that we did the brake clean on Thursday.
Yeah, cleaned it off a little bit. Trying to see if it has a
Variable speed.
variable speed.
Yeah, it's all.
It's all in the handle. You want to pull that off? I want to take these brake lines out. That's definitely a bad brake line.
When we were doing that to the whole frame, every time I got home after that, I had pieces of metal sticking out from everywhere.
Yep. Yep. ICT car guy. What is the problem with the lower arms?
It just seems like the Chinese lower control arms are a little too narrow for the for the frame where those perches sit, and not by much, less than a 16th of an inch, just a hair. But I just got to figure out how do I leverage them in and just kind of smush them into place and then kind of go from there. Versus, I don't want to bend the ears of the tabs out to the perches that hold it.
These are nice.
Slowly, slowly. You can see it push the material out.
I was able to feel it when I was doing the brake line.
Right. You want to switch put the air so we can blow this off.
Yes, sir.
Whew, stood up a little too fast. Give me a sec. Oh yeah.
Where's the?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know. Somewhere over there.
No. Well,
You don't need to worry about organizing. I see it right in front of you.
you want this?
No. But I do see that air thing right in the same spot you just put that down. You're a smart dude, you know?
Walk of fame, you know? Okay.
Oh, okay, so
Blow that up. Oh, did you kill the compressor again? Or just getting progressively weaker?
Huh?
We killed the compressor. Every time we use the air and I don't hear some loud obnoxious noise, it reminds me that we didn't turn the compressor on and we're probably at 50 psi and doing like nothing with that.
and just running it
No,
down.
but we see there's stuff happening.
But barely, you know?
No, hey, look.
Okay.
I'll turn the compressor on. Yeah, no, I can see it guys. What is that? What we are doing is we are rebuilding a 1969 El Camino, full body off frame restoration. We did a bunch of rust repair on this, grind, cut, weld, paint, and we are now at the reassembly phase. Sorry for the loud noise. The compressor is on. But yeah, that's what we were doing here in short.
That's not bad. Cleaned up kind of nice. So, that's rebuilt.
Wait, that's rebuilt. When are these tires? 1999 or something like that?
Those, that's from the 80s or the 70s.
What time is it? It currently is.
Yeah.
Whoop. Well, it's 11 o'clock. QTM, what time zone are you in? I believe it was 11, not 10. Sid, we are in Connecticut. The bluest of the blue states. JD, welcome back. 6 in the morning. Geez, what are you doing up? Well, car guy, I'm not sure if you were here, but when we were doing that, but we do have a sandblaster, and well, a big part of that was sandblasted, but that thing got clogged, and then it was too much of a pain to unclog it. Nice, QTM.
Bit of a hand workout there.
Yeah, I think our compressor is just not big enough for that sandblaster because it was dry. Like we made a whole like paint booth and everything, but the compressor was just not keeping up. And it's just too much of a pain to set it up, to unclog it, then set it up for just like 10 minutes of work. What are you referring to, QTM? Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be that much easier with the pressure wash, but it is also cleaning up some rust there. Good point, car guy. Give me a second, let me grab them for him. Car guy is saying you have to wear these. Well, QTM, car guy knows more of in here than I do. Fully restored?
Fully restored and ready for paint. Go ahead and air it all off real good. Try to get as much shit that way. So blow the ground if you can, but
That's what you're good at, right?
Yeah.
Car detailing.
One of the many things.
Oh boy.
Back in the box goes.
The box goes back in the box in the box.
I go where the box goes.
Box goes, nobody knows.
QTM is asking what that is. Right now it's a pile of garbage. That ain't no garbage. Hopefully.
Yeah, we don't need that bitch now. All right. Woo!
Paint time? Or brake clean time?
Brake clean time. Then it's paint time. We can
One step to the next.
We can pull that door open so that we don't die from the fumes. Yeah. Even though we so love painting in enclosed areas, unventilated.
I was about to say, a paint booth is an enclosed area.
By the way, what happened to that light? It's all lopsided. When I put that in, it was straight.
It's been through stuff. I don't know. Stuff happens. Things
I
happen
would
at
say
night
something.
here.
I would say something about that cord coming down and pulling it.
I
maybe get it
think
moved around.
no, I
All
think
job approved there, buddy. It's all
I
job
I
approved.
I think what happened is when the Toyota
There.
when the Toyota went up, I think it may have bent some haywire.
Yeah.
Oh, because it went all the way up.
That may have to be fixed a little bit.
Gives the shop character.
Car guy is asking if they have OSHA in Canada. Well, we're not in Canada. We're also not in Canada. What do you call this state
OSHA
again?
doesn't work at night.
Connecticut. Home of the Connecticutans.
And Buddy here has a good point. OSHA doesn't work at night. And on the weekends.
Double whammy.
That would cost the government too much.
A lot of overtime.
Cash Day Zoomer looking to drop a V8 in my inline 4 Cadillac Frankenstein CTSV. Isn't the CTSV already V8?
No, not unless you bought the V8 model.
No, but the V. The
If it-
CTSV is
Right.
the V8.
Correct.
So if you have a CTSV, you should have a V8, unless someone already Frankensteined it back to an inline 4.
It has a 2JZ in it.
Yeah, car guy saying, Dan, right, I do all the questionable stuff on the weekends. No inspectors to be found. Well,
We're just cleaning the floor now. We're custodians.
car guy, I'm not sure if you were here when we were burning some stuff, but that may have been also OSHA approved.
I'd say all in all, this is close to being the right temp to paint.
We're talking room temp, yeah.
Yeah, if we're talking about room temp, she's definitely got that going for her. Should I grab the heat gun and we'll add a little bit of heat to it, or? Nah, that's too professional.
So you have the CTS, most likely.
That good old Walmart bag.
That ain't all.
It dawned on me that you're supposed to shake these cans on their side, so the ball passes through the paint the whole time. Yeah. No. No, I don't touch the Sawzall for this purpose. I don't know if you guys know, but somebody lost their privileges to the Sawzall. At least when there's paint cans around.
Alright, so I haven't been around. What's the story time we're talking about?
So when we were priming this frame, I was buying canned primer, and we came in one Saturday night short on supplies as usual, and we were trying to wrap it up actually so that the following week we could paint it. But what happened was Buddy decided it was a good idea to try the viral.
I asked you if you wanted to do it that way.
I didn't stop you, that's for sure. I didn't
He
stop
said
you.
yes, it's a good idea.
No ideas in the shop are turned down. They're all
Right.
good ideas.
Right, we can't afford R&D. We just go with what comes to mind.
Listen, I gotta defend myself, right? Anyways, he had 2 cans of primer. The first one completely destroyed, and
I'm glad I did a real good job.
then we did a second one, and the second one may or may not have exploded.
Ah,
Both cans were ruined in the process. And no work was done that night. Which is why Buddy's not allowed to use the sauce all on paint cans.
Oof! You want to hear what Car Guy just had to say about you?
What?
Isaac must be a manager at his job. He always trying to skirt accountability.
Damn right, dude. Facility manager. I have managers underneath me that gets blamed for things. I'm just there to hold accountability.
He gets to blame the people that do the work.
Right. But somehow I'm always stuck with doing the firing. Nobody else wants to do it but me.
Well, damn right, Car Guy.
Oh, yeah, she's rebuilding real nice. Oh, yeah.
Well, you have, how much? 120 seconds
What?
to paint this whole thing?
Before we're completely...
That's what you gave. You gave me 60 seconds for the cross member.
Oh. Okay, I hear you. Indiscriminate. That's a word that comes to mind right now. Really want to soak the grease in as much paint as possible.
So, D. Roberts keeps asking, but I mean, there's constant motion in the comment section. He keeps asking what is in the scrap pile because you started showing that earlier and then you stopped midway, assumingly because of the.
The police or something? I don't
No,
remember.
it was the fumes of the rubber that started to.
Oh, right, yeah. So the scrap pile is mostly LS intakes and other accoutrement, catalytic converters. There's a bunch of LS heads stashed right inside of here.
There's a few blocks right there packed into plastic.
Yeah, a little race car action back there that we haven't gotten to yet. But yeah, that's a lot of the scrap pile is just good parts. We throw out the actual garbage, and then you want to make sure you paint the inside of where the bushings are going to go in, so that you have a real hard time squeezing them in afterwards. That's important.
And getting them out.
Yeah, clearly I spent a lot of time focused on cleaning this area that everyone's going to see. That's good. That was good. That was good to me. And I'm using the tried and true technique of spray until you can't see the rust anymore. And then it's rebuilt.
so previously the room was
There is a little
closed
bit of-
room.
there's
Now
a
it's just
little bit of-
ventilated room.
Overspray?
bit of overspray.
Don't worry, I'll call the manager and let him know that we got a spill on aisle 1.
Just a little bit of overspray.
I bet the guy who has to take care of the floors here is going to be real mad about that.
Well,
I'm moving, so
I know.
I don't care anymore. And for context, I'm the guy who has to clean the floors, so I don't care anymore.
Well, we painted this how long ago?
Well, she's got a few months
It was like 6 months ago, and it's already like completely eating away.
Yeah, it's destroyed.
I think I'm gonna put this type of epoxy in my basement.
It's funny, I get in such a good mood once I start painting stuff.
Yeah.
Such an interesting effect.
If you like life again.
Yeah.
Maybe go to the train station and get some of those maps. You know.
Well, just keep painting the floor.
Over and under.
It's
over
not like
and
we.
over.
It's not like we don't have any cardboard to put underneath this. But I do have this rag that's. I do have this rag that's completely soaked and brake clean. That just lifts it up. So technically, you know, we cleaned it up decent.
You don't need to worry about
The floors here, yeah. I don't think the owner's gonna walk in and be like, you know, that you really fucked everything up today. I don't think that's gonna come to mind. I think that's already come to mind several times for him. We're like, what is this dude doing? Rebuilt.
car guy is saying looks good from my garage.
You know, you just want it where you come out of bingo on a Friday night and you just, you know, your buddy's looking at the car from 10 feet away saying, did a good job on her there, bud, you know? But don't get too close. Yeah.
Wait, is that a
With the
sticker?
Black.
Is that
the red seeping right through? Because what's happening while it's 30 degrees here, the paint is just dripping off and not adhering whatsoever. And it's going to take hours for it to flash because it's so cold. So,
When you shut the door, it'll take a little bit shorter, maybe a couple minutes.
what our
Why
hot air?
it looks like it's flashing already.
Well, that's just being absorbed by the mountains of oil that I didn't.
Getting soaked in.
But you know, only the most professional work here, of course.
Do it right, cause you do it.
Twice.
Yep.
Yep. I need some fresh air because this paint here. Is
How many
definitely-
beers deep right now?
Half a can of paint.
Equivalent to 12,
There you go.
actually.
So we're gonna take a quick smoke break because we've been working too hard apparently, and we're gonna stare at the shop from here and just pretend like we know what we're doing. But I see we got 174 people in the live feed and only 32 likes. If you guys go ahead, inside that big box is the torch next to the E3 USA, made in China for the USA parts. Do I have a system for storing fasteners? So what you want to do is you want to get your biggest bucket. And you want to just toss them in there at random. And then when you need them, you want to just dig through it.
Well, it helps to say. It helps to say, actually, when you do a few projects, just throw them all together as well.
Yeah,
It'll
I
be
mean,
easy to find them.
for context here,
Go off the rust.
my system is really straightforward. So you take a bag.
That is great for if you have head bolts that you have to use for a starter.
Right, and like, you know, you'll find the right bolt eventually. And
The problem with pairs is you need a pair. But
9 times out of 10, I know which bolt I'm looking for. It's that 10th time that it's whatever
can't find
fits. Oh, it fit. It's a little bit longer. Fine, it'll go deeper. Yep, so just letting that cure in the absolute freezing cold. And yeah, we got to figure out what to do for these lower control arms because I want to bolt that all.
CT car guy actually had an idea.
What do you say?
Something about bolts and nuts, washers maybe. You can go look up in the comments.
Let's see. All right, ICT Gar guy, I'm looking for your comment about what to do about those lower control arms there. Rick Jimenez, bolt in a rear end so you can put in wider wheels in those tubs and try getting a posi out of a Camaro or Corvette are the same. We're probably just going to weld the hell out of this one so it chirps around turns and is super, super sketchy. Oh, no. I don't really see what's going on here. I use Porta power, but you could use all thread and some bolts and washers to get a little spread. I see what you're saying. So you thread the all thread through there and then use the nuts to expand it. Okay, I don't have that, but that's a really smart idea to not ruin what we're doing. Huh. ICT car guy.
To the rescue again.
To the rescue again with another great idea. Actionable? No. Absolutely not something we could do right now, but that is a fantastic idea if I had the time. Problem is we keep running out of time with everything we're doing.
You know, I think Car Guy just has to come here next weekend.
Hey, buddy, you want to work for free? All right, so maybe we'll search a forum real quick. You want to search on your phone or give me your phone to search on? If anybody wants to go ahead and hit us with question, likes, or subscribes, now's a good time, you know?
Don't look at the history.
Porn, 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 porn.
I'll be surprised if you find any of that.
1969 El Camino. Lower control arms. Not wide enough. Yep, so now I'm on the internet.
1969 El Camino. Lower control arms are not going into the ears. What should I do?
ICT car guy. I always work for free. Good at work, bad at making money, eh?
All right.
Don't worry. Everything okay?
1969 El Camino. The lower control arms are not going into the ears.
It can be tricky if the alignment is off. Make sure everything is lined up correctly, and try using a pry bar for leverage. If it's still stuck, you might need to check if anything is bent or if the bushings are aligned.
The bushings are fine. It's more that the ears that the bushings go into feel like they're slightly too small.
Got it. You can try lubricating the bushings and ears, or gently widening them with a pry tool. If there's any rust or debris, cleaning that out might help. Patience and small adjustments can make a big difference.
What would be the easiest way to start with this?
So it's actually saying to connect the ball joint first and then use a jack to push it in. I just
All
don't
right.
see any of that.
ICT car guy said AI isn't solving this. It is too dumb. Walk over there and show me the problem.
All right. Here, take that. Close this door. It's way too freaking cold. All right.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, it is way too freaking cold. All right, so let's get back to the issue at hand here.
By the way, it sounds like Car Guy has used that same program that I was just using.
Yes.
Not to give them a plug.
Where are those blankets? Where did we get those blankets from?
Blankets.
One here. One here. I want to sit on it. 'Cause yes, I'm freezing. I'll sit on something. Cardboard is better than nothing. Insulate my butt cheeks.
Listen, Car Guy, you know, I know AI is not solving this one, but AI has helped me on so many different projects that gotta try it.
All right. So the main issue is I can get the bushing in theory up on this one if I tried, but it doesn't. It's just not wide enough. The whole thing. Maybe here. Let me show you from here, bud. It just won't even get started on the front side here. And the rear side, it's already bent out a little bit. So it's basically going to pull this tab in or forward and this tab back in order to get this pushed in. And that's the issue. And that's the issue that I'm facing right now. Is that here's one perch or mount, and here's the other, and this control arm's just not going to push into there. So how are we going to do it? Should I connect the spindle? And should we connect the spindle onto it so it limits maybe the movement a little bit? Really at a loss. What's up, Sid? Really at a loss for what to do here. So I'm going to pass off the camera. I'm going to start messing around with this a little bit more.
JD is saying, sure that's the right side for the passenger side? Well, we tried that one control arm on both sides. So, same issue on both ends.
And it's also hard to hit.
What about the Whipple gauge? What that?
What's a Whipple gauge?
No clue. Sid is asking what he missed. Well,
Just a bunch of dumb dudes doing dumb stuff. Just the best and the brightest. All right, throw us back up on the thing. Grab the other control arm and just see if you have any options with that side. Maybe we can get an easy win under our belt.
car guy saying, yeah, I'd probably connect it to the spindle on the upper arm and use the frame weight and maybe a few buddies and lift it with a jack and a big pry bar. Well, that would be too smart.
Right, we're dumb. So we're just gonna do the dumb thing here. You wanna grab me a spindle Z? Those two, the box with the spindles in it, I believe it's right here on the floor. Yeah, that bad bitch right there. Grab both of them.
Josh is asking, does anything ever actually work out the way it's supposed to? Well, this whole frame pretty much worked out the way it's supposed to. This is pretty much the first time that we're really hitting a snag. No?
Yeah, kind of. Where does the tie rod connect to this? L-I?
Where is the other control arm?
Right behind
Yeah,
you.
Hidden under your coat?
Top of the blanket.
Have you ever had a 2011 Camry in the shop?
Yeah, we've had all sorts of junk in the shop.
Is your Lexus pretty much in the 2011 Camry?
Yeah, pretty much. Can you get this? I just want to see what's what. What goes up, what goes down. I have no idea. Are they exactly?
Yeah, no, I'm missing like 3 millimeters. Can I have the mallet?
You're also off by just a little bit, right?
It's like 3 millimeters.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Real 3 millimeters or?
Why don't we take a grinder through these bushings a little bit?
And narrow the bushings?
Uh-huh.
I think we should do that. I think we should,
Just by a little bit.
well, to like kind of get it to slide into place kind of thing.
Like literally just shave off like How bad of an idea is that?
What's the difference? There's no difference. So what
There's
goes
no way
up?
this is gonna go in ever.
Well, don't say never. Just not easily.
I'm saying not in this way. Like this one, I can squeeze in.
The question is, do you guys think you can replace the blinker fluid on my 1865 Honda Civic?
Yes. I'll charge you $6,000 to do it though, because they don't make that kind of blinker fluid anymore. We're gonna have to special order it. Everything's an adventure with this stuff, you know? Like, nothing just bolts together.
No, that would be too easy.
Yeah. It's almost like we would have to buy real parts for that to happen.
Yeah, this side I can get in.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah, but you're still gonna be stuck with that side.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm saying, look. I'm saying this one, this ear I can get in.
Oh,
This one I can't.
gotcha. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Wait a second.
This cotter pin is like in for life. He's like signed up to be a cotter pin for life. Like I will, with death till death do you part.
Ain't
Well,
happening.
he has met his death.
Tried to spread that control arm open a bit with a floor jack. Well, that's not the issue. The issue is not the width of the control arm. The issue... Oh. Wait a second. That's not a bad idea.
Well,
It's not what Car Guy is saying, but we could use the floor jack at a 90-degree angle to spread the ears of the frame a little bit.
put it up in there and we'll just use my massive breaker bar. We might have to flip the frame to do it.
Shit. Yeah, but that's not gonna help. The arm is wide enough. The arm is
where's
fine.
This didn't come with the boots? That's gonna be a problem.
Adventure time.
Where's the boot? We can't. First of all, let's get a towel. Let me get that. Well, maybe now I should recognize that we're completely marring the hell out of this frame.
Das Boot.
Okay. So now. Now we could start smacking it potentially. We could even strap this down so that it can't move and it'll lock everything into place. Let's say we did it like that.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna
You're
hop
already
out.
out?
That early?
You cold?
I'm not cold. The wife
Yep.
needs food. You know, so.
go-
Good
Avocado?
excuse. Good
No, I'm gonna go
excuse.
make it at home.
Little kata action. That stick might have done it already. Okay.
Where's a mallet?
Yeah, now we can start.
Well, Sid, that really depends on what type of wrong oil you put in, and also where you put it in. I had someone one time put Jeep Wrangler. They put in motor oil in the gas tank because they were out of gas.
Mm.
They should have just put some diesel in there too.
All right, hit this. Up. Yep. Okay. Let's get the
worst angle.
Let's
ever.
now. I think with the ratchet strap, we're gonna be good.
Here you go.
Alright, guys.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, guys, I went on. I'll go under the rope. I wonder what will happen for now. Well, Sergey, we're gonna get this control arm in, even if it's the last thing we do tonight.
Literally, it might be the last thing we can get done. Yeah, now start ratcheting it. Yeah. Yeah. Pulling it right up into place. Yep. Yep. All right, now we can probably hit it into compliance. I can see how that's literally never going to work. Let me show you, ICT car guy, if you're still here, now that we have better position on this, let me show you what's going on there, bud. So, we got the upper control arm and spindle in, which is holding everything together real nice. That's great. Chinesium didn't come with a boot, so I'm going to have to pick up boots. I think I have some somewhere. But you can see this side's starting to go in. That's great. But take a look at this bushing. You see it right here on this outer wall, the front. Well, careful, you're moving the whole thing when you got up like that. So it's going in on the left side, but on the front side here, we're off by at least 1/8 of an inch, which is considerable. So we're going to have to, I think, widen that a little bit. No. Put that down. Put that down. So I think what we could do is potentially grab in here with the big breaker bar and move that over a little bit. If we can move that wall in, I think this whole thing will work out a little bit better. And that's really our problem right now. If you go to that lighter oil, Sid, you're probably gonna have problems. Don't go to a lighter oil than 530. If anything, if it's an older engine that's a little bit wore out, go to 1030.
Thicker oil in my car.
Exactly. You kind of go thicker. You don't go thinner unless it's climate based. So if you're in a really cold climate, you might want that thinner oil. But to be honest with you, 10W30 is a great, like I know my LS engine called for 530, but I run 1030 in it now. Even though I was told it was 530 synthetic its whole life, it now gets 1030 conventional, and it seems pretty fine. So we got to open up this perch a little bit so this all fits in there, but we're getting close now.
On my car, I always ran 020.
Yep.
But it's starting to burn a little more oil than I would like to. So after winter, I was gonna do it the last oil change, but I'm waiting till after the winter. After the winter, I'm gonna put in some more heavyweight oil.
This mallet's not doing shit. I need.
Yeah, no, it's too light. Where's the red one?
Probably in the back of the truck. Actually, let's get a real mallet. See if we can force this into compliance.
You too, Sergey. Have a good day.
Phew! Put my coat back on. Not moving enough to stay warm. Throw that back on. Well, let's go see if I can find that heavier mallet in the back of the truck.
Yep. Oh.
That's still curing. First, something tells me we're gonna need this. And then, in case you were wondering if we have power tools. Well, in case you were wondering why I don't use power tools, because you don't need them. Sonic, stop pointing out the graphic. Hold that. Oh no.
What happened?
Where's that hammer?
What if we put a little piece of cloth on this? Like a little towel, and then...
Yeah, I don't know where that hammer is. Oh, we're about to end this thing's life. Sound cold, bud?
No, that's not it. Here, I'll check.
You having appendicitis? Buddy's just having a hard time. We'll let him struggle off camera for a minute. And, whew, walk back on over here.
Oh, shit.
Just, death. All right. Turn the camera back. Where am I at battery percentage wise?
73%.
73%. How much live stream have we done?
2 hours and 29 minutes.
All right, we're killing it today, guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe.
141 viewers, 37 likes. Drop a like. Press that subscribe button. Press the notification button. Share this live stream with your buddies.
Show me the Morty.
Gotta put you right here. Ooh. Careful, you're on the thingy nozzle.
What nozzle?
The grease nozzle.
Yeah. Tighten that up one more.
By the way,
Yep.
when we took this one off, it was on the lift.
When we took it off.
When we took the old one off of there,
Right.
we had it on the lift, and we were able to adjust the height.
Right.
We may have to / want to do that. Car guy is saying, hit it with your purse.
I think we need another ratchet strap that you didn't find anymore, did you?
Nope. I'll look in.
I think we need more ratchet strap power. Is going to be our answer.
By the way, until this battery runs out, I ain't getting cold.
Yeah, just swap out the charger if you need to.
Well, I have a second battery, so I'll be fine. It should be running out probably in about an hour or so. Oh, buddy, Sid. 4W70 engine oil and an engine that requires 530. Whew. You may require a new car. Alright, now we have to go up. Yeah, car guy. There's nothing Better than heated gear. I have heated sweaters. I have heated vests. I have heated socks, although I'm not wearing them right now. I tried the heated gloves too, but
Alright, the issue we're running
Nah.
into is that this bushing is too small. This right here.
uh-huh.
And I think we're actually crushing the inner bushing now, trying to wedge it in there. So we definitely have tension on it.
Oh yeah.
So let's remove the tension alignment. From there. Pop it.
Well, let me show the viewers quickly, if I can. So this is basically what we're up against. Let me light it up a little bit. So it's in on one side. The other side is, yeah. No, it just showed. And it's completely ripping that whole cover off.
And we're tearing up the paint and everything. Alright, so pop it. So we got the tension off. Let's drop it a bit. That's good. That's good enough. We're going to try to just bend this into...
Need to wedge the pry bar while lifting. Yeah, we're gonna try that now. Have you ever had a car crash into the shop? Well, this is a private shop with a closed off driveway. I'm not sticking my head there right now.
Not a good time.
Whoa, stop. I'm gonna lift, or at least I'm gonna attempt to. Can you fix those jack stands? Other side too.
So put your foot on the jack stand and just push it a little bit forward and all it needs. Yeah. You could go another inch on that side. Yeah. But that's pretty straightforward because it's, I mean, that's, yeah, about what it's gonna get.
Do you have a porta power? What is that?
Probably some device that'll push that open. Unfortunately, we don't. The only other option would be to do what you initially mentioned, which would be
What are you talking about?
to the bushing.
Say it.
Grind down the bushing a little bit
Sorry, I had to.
because the bushing's too wide.
Dude, Car Guy knows pretty much all the tools we have. Well, Sid, I don't know of anyone ever crashing into anything here, but my father-in-law had, not too long ago, a property where someone crashed his car into his house, completely shifting the whole house a couple inches.
Pull on this? No, pull on it? No, this part.
What? Where?
The bar. Grab it. Let's see what's going on. Something like this, right?
Want to replace it in?
Go a little further. Okay. No. Should.
It definitely is getting closer. There's less. Wait, do that again. Let me sec. Yeah, it's getting closer. Because the line was more inside now.
Right, so either we grind down the bushing or bend the metal out. Probably better just grind down the bushing. How much space though? It looked like it was like this much space.
2 millimeters.
That's a lot. Yeah.
But if you do 1 millimeter on each side of the bushing,
And it should pull in,
hopefully,
in theory.
in theory, yes.
That would be our fastest answer. Because bending these brackets to fit is a lot worse, I think. So, I think that's the move.
Are there any rules of the live stream chat? Don't curse. Don't bully, but for the rest, we don't really
I
care.
need something to grab this, take it off now. Pair of pliers or any of that.
Car guy is saying, don't grind that bush, please. Bud's build. This is Chinesium special. How much more are the original car parts?
It's not that they were more or less. I just wanted to go with the updated stuff, but you know, clearly Chinesium is not straightforward. Yeah, I think, because look, it doesn't even reach the outside of the bushing, so I think we should take some.
Z is saying he also mentioned hit it with your purse. Well, that's what car guy said earlier.
So we banged this up pretty good already.
You show car guy.
Yeah, we're already banging all this up. It needs paint now. So we're gonna have to install it, get it to fit, paint it, do a whole bunch of work again just to get this to look normal. That's annoying. Hate to see it. I want to push those out around. Yeah, so I think this is our move. We're gonna take some material off of this and
Car guy saying, okay, so need to press the bushing closer together. Well, press them together or grind them closer together?
Well, cause here's the thing, right? Like,
Yo,
what?
the 12-ton press. What if we press them closer together?
But that's not the issue. That's not our issue here.
If it manages to get closer together, to get pressed in better, then it might fit. It's worth a shot before we cut.
Oh, I wasn't gonna cut.
Whatever,
Usually
grind.
the right tool over here for this.
Oh, I know where we're going.
I don't know why it takes so long for it to warm up.
Last time I had to turn it off and bear it back on for it to spin a little faster. Nope. Don't do this.
Don't do it. That's what
Our
I said.
guy.
I think we have no choice not to do it. This isn't working now. It's missing power.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's go back to where we said.
Press.
Think about our,
Press.
think about our lives.
Press.
Sure, but also not. These, I moved them with the hammer. This wasn't fully pressed in. These are compressed.
JD is also saying stop.
Don't do it. Don't be that guy. All right. So you're saying just push them together? That bushing is still too thick. It's just the measurements here are not near stock. So,
That math ain't mathin'.
right. So what do I do here? Do I bend the frame or do I alter the Chinesium bushings?
The frame, I think, should be off limits because that's like an original 69.
Right. Which is why I'm willing to alter these.
How much is that control arm?
$200, $100.
Versus how much is that?
Irreplaceable.
Exactly. So let's try to press. If that doesn't work, we're going to grind them down.
I just don't see how the press is going to sell.
Well, if it's somehow... Ow! If it somehow magically, like, squeezes it together, you know? Valve cover gasket is not that hard to replace. Said. Is that what I think it is? She buddy. Wait, are you doing the right one?
Yeah, doing both of them.
Listen, car guy, sometimes you just gotta use the tools that you have.
That is compressing. Like, at what point do I say it's fully compressed?
When you can't move it no more? Once it's fighting you really hard to move?
Right, but that's more pressure on that bushing than it should ever have felt because.
Right, but that's how you adjust the spacing of the bushing. Like, it needs to get more compression than it's supposed to get. Because otherwise it's not going to do shit.
Well, it's most definitely being compressed now. You have your pliers on you?
I do, but isn't the end of that thing meant... I think you should go a little further.
You're right. I forgot. That's
I think
how
you
that
should go a little further, though. Or not.
Now it's before it's bleeding pressure. Now it's not. So that's a ton of pressure to put on it.
That's 12 tons.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We're at 12 tons.
Okay, we're at the max and just let it go.
Yep.
Let it go. What time is it for us guys here? It is midnight. Ha! It's as if my wife knew that I just took out this phone.
Well, that's full compression. Piece of metal somewhere.
East Coast, yes sir.
So that's 12 tons of compression.
I think let it go and then do one more time the other side. A little compressed.
I
No?
don't think so. If this isn't going to do it,
But
it
we're
wasn't
already
gonna do it.
here. We may
Yeah,
as well.
but I compressed the shit out of it. Like at
Yeah,
this
but we're
point,
already here.
we have the inner bushing is being possibly mushroomed because of this.
Okay,
So let's pull this out.
Car guy is not happy with us right now.
Why is that?
I don't think he loves this idea, but you know what? It's Chinesium, baby. This is what it's meant to do.
If it don't work, we gotta make it work, man. Not to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't.
It doesn't look like it did shit. Although. If it breaks, it breaks. If
Yeah.
it breaks, we go home.
Exactly. Yeah, that's still.
All right, grinder time.
Yeah. See if that thing turns on.
Yep.
Maybe a new plug? If I use that flat grinding pad, then grinding belt, then that would be the bee's knees because it would keep it pretty uniform. And I think we can make that work. If not, then I'm just going to use a death wheel. And
Yeah, I think that's the answer.
I do as well. I just don't see where we're gonna get the fitment that we need out of it.
Well, that bushing fits of its own accord, meaning flipping it and not trying to fit the rear at the same time.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Does not.
You need that bushing for side load against the frame side.
For side load against. Yeah, but
Yeah, but if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit.
we can compress the frame to fit the bushing easier than we can stretch the frame to accommodate the wider bushing. Maybe we can.
Can you remove the bushing? Are these bushings removable?
Not in the vehicle. Not when it's in the vehicle. The bushing could come out. Yeah, I could pull this bushing out. But it's not going to make it any less. I mean, yeah. I don't have a way to widen this, and it wouldn't help because this is too thick. We need to take a little bit off the top here and a little bit off the inside. And then we should be able to finagle it in.
JD is saying to take the bushing out. But what's that going to help?
Exactly.
I don't see how that would help. Oh, he just wants you to do a dry run. You can widen what you said just using a jack. You're saying you want us to ruin this frame rather than ruining a $200 bushing? Not even a bushing.
Right, the bushing is replaceable. I
The
could just
bushing is-
order a
yeah.
new bushing for it if this is weird.
Like worst case scenario, like the control arm is $200. The bushing is what? Like 15, 20 bucks?
Give me the death wheel.
He wants you to do the wait. What do you want us to do with the arm? Doing anything with the arm is not going to do anything. The arm is not the issue. Car guy is saying to do something with the arm, but the arm is not the issue. The arm is wide enough. or
Right.
narrow enough. The issue is that the
Bushing.
bushing itself doesn't fit inside the frame.
Right. Now the question is if we should pull the bushing apart and widen it.
disc or sandy disc?
Sandy disc.
One that's mostly worn out.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do some custom fitting on this to make it work, but pretty sure that's gonna work out just snazzy. So basically, even if we did it outside of the control arm, which is pull this bushing out and then, you know, did it that way, that would just take an extra few minutes when we could just plug in the flappy disk. Let's see if it'll reach. No, that's not gonna work.
No.
Here, grab a knife.
It's all good. I got some.
Oh. You just go that for a second.
Yep. Okay, let's quickly read. I'm saying you can make the control arm metal narrower, but that's... Oh, you're saying to take out the bushing and make the metal inside the control arm narrower and then put the bushing back together with the narrower control arm.
Right, but the bushing itself is also catching,
Yeah.
so it's still too... I'm gonna try it like this. Worst comes to worst, I'll order new bushings for it.
Alright, you're plugged in. Whew. I smell that bushing material burning.
Yeah, a little rubber action, you know?
This is the third bushing we're burning today. You guys definitely did. But you know what? It's hard to argue with two stubborn dudes. Don't put it on the wire.
You got something to wipe this with? Right behind you.
Buds Bills is saying comical. JD is saying we tried, car guy.
Listen, I never said I was going to do it right. I just said I was going to get it done.
Well, you did say we do it twice.
Well, we do it right because we do it twice, yes.
You know that feeling when you're watching a YouTube video and you're like, no, don't do that.
That's
That's what
what's
they're
happening.
feeling right now.
That's what's happening right now.
You should be grinding the bushings where they meet the inside the tubing, then grind the metal of the control arm, making the bushing height smaller while retaining the out bushing faces.
You
Nope.
are correct. You are correct.
You are 100% correct, but that ain't what we were doing today. Listen, car guy, we listen to you most of the times.
We really do.
We absolutely really do.
I do respect your opinion.
I think your
Probably one of the smarter people commenting here.
your opinion on this channel has brought this project fairly far along. Like, I'm not gonna say much quicker than it would have been otherwise, but a decent amount quicker. But I'm sorry, buddy. We just gotta do what we do.
Yeah.
Just sometimes. He's saying punch in the air right now. Killing me. Listen, we got those rage comments going now, you know?
Yeah, yeah. You're not doing it right if you ain't pissing them off, you know, there, buddy. Yeah, want to make sure I use the grinder right next to my nuts in case it explodes.
Yeah, someone actually said that earlier. Thomas said disc explodes and chops. Yeah, like that is gonna help you. Yo. Car guy is requesting you use some safety glasses.
All right. Next time I put them on. Next time I'll put them on.
He's saying for real, had a friend end up with cutting wheel in his cheek.
Oof.
Had to get it cut out and stitched up.
Oof. No bueno.
Well, we had a cutting wheel explode on us here one time.
Few times,
That thing went everywhere.
Few times.
What's up, Curtis? Yo, here are you guys at? And what is being repaired? Well, we're rebuilding in 1969 El Camino, and
We're not repairing anything.
we're not repairing anything. We're doing quite the opposite. Why didn't you ask Car Guy what we were doing right now?
Oh,
I'm sure he would love to explain this in detail. Where is Cameron Johnson when you need him? Well, Sid, if you can't find those car keys, maybe it's time to think that maybe you may have had a little bit too many beers. Shouldn't be driving at that point anymore.
maybe time to put those keys down there, bud.
Car guy is saying they're trying to remove digits and eyesight. Well, hello to you too, Curtis. Thank you and enjoy the show.
So we got marginally closer. I don't know if I took enough off of this, but
Well, we're about to find out.
oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
that's still tight, but
That's gonna go
I think
in.
you can squeeze it in.
Yeah, that's gonna go in there. Hopefully,
JD, I have no clue.
has a lot better chance of going in.
Do you know who Cameron Johnson is?
No,
Me neither.
he's buddy.
Well, let's look him up.
Is he famous?
I,
Hey Cameron, are you famous? We're also famous on the internet. The iconic duo.
My name is Curtis. I'm sorry I can't pronounce that second part of your name, and I approve this message.
We're gonna make this car great again.
Cameron Johnson, American basketball player. Yeah, sorry, dude. I don't follow no sports.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't follow sports. I don't follow news. I didn't know LA had a bunch of fires going on until like a couple hours
All
ago.
right, buddy. Tighten this shit up.
What, you want me to do something?
Yeah.
You know, it might be helpful if you pull on the right thing.
Wait, this needs to go through it? How's this work?
I don't know.
Hold on. Unhook. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, it's overkill.
Making me work. Cameron Johnson built high-end cars. Just built Cletus. Oh! What's the guy's
CG race
name?
Cars.
Yeah. Of course we know who that is. Well, we don't know him, but
He was looking to hire somebody with the skill set I have. I reached out to him, and he said to send him my resume, but I did not because my wife said we're not moving to Florida right now. So sorry, CJ. Would have loved that work for you. I'm sure I would have been a benefit, but
sure. We'll hold that.
hold on. It's no point in even tightening it yet. Now tightened. Alright. That a computer? Turn it on and off? What computer is that?
That is my work email. That was a couple months ago, Sid. That was Leroy, right? It's Leroy, right? That he did.
Leroy.
Yeah.
Your boy Leroy.
Look up Leroy getting a new body or something like that from Cletus. Should be able to find it fairly easily.
Ratchet strap a little more.
Whoa.
Yep. Let's stop. We're off here now. But I still don't understand how that happened.
Well, isn't that hard to figure out how that happened? Little fuck up. Just you need a screwdriver to.
Well, technically.
You like blaming things on me, huh?
Technically, I didn't fuck up.
You love blaming things on me.
I like taking the blame, you know, but you know, as a manager, wherever I could shirk responsibility. One second. Now, tighten the shit out of it. And we want this actually down here, a little more. Yeah, now do your work down there.
Can you pull a little more? Pull that a little more. Tighten that shit up. Yep. Well, that X strap's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. She ain't ratcheting no more. Well, no, she's ratcheting again.
Yeah, we're a lot closer now. We're still off a little bit.
Yeah, she ain't ratcheting no more. Yep, this ratchet is gone.
Yeah, we need a stronger ratchet strap. So let's go see what the part's been at for us.
Whew. Can you supercharge a 2011 Camry? Well,
With enough money, you can do whatever.
yeah, I was gonna say. You can do whatever you want, bud. Why don't you try running that Camry without oil? But don't really do that.
So I don't see where I have another big ratchet strap.
Do we still have the control arms that came off of this before we started this whole thing?
Yeah, they're over here. They're a little beat up though, so we're not going to reuse them. What I want to do is just get a bigger ratchet strap on it and a little more pressure. I think she'll start
Well,
going.
I don't want to put those on either, but we have to put this thing on wheels. Just saying.
Right. Well, the reality of it is that I don't need to move it right away. I can hire Frankie to do some work. I can hire people to work on this. I'm not super worried about like if I'll have time.
Yeah, but if you hire people to do work on this, they won't see it.
Gotcha. That's a good point. Well, I suppose we'll find a way to make this work.
Sid, it's not really a good idea. It's just whatever. No comment. And it has been done before. So usually those lower bushing arms need to be installed by pushing vertically with a floor jack. That's car guy. Car guy, you really like using a floor jack, don't you?
Right, but we don't have the weight of the body to do it. That's the issue that I feel we're running into right here. Is we don't have the
No
weight.
body, no engine.
Right.
Put the body. Well, we first have to get those bushings in, and then we can go into the
Right.
put the body back on. You know, the weather's not even that bad right now. Feels like 20 degrees. Said, I don't shut up. Scrap your junk already and try building some American muscle. Sorry guys, it's a little bit hard to read your comments. The screen is completely effed. Yeah, car guy saying your body weight. I don't think that's enough.
Well, mine's considerable, but still.
Big C clamp? Eh.
No.
170 viewers
In the middle of the night.
at 12:30. Where are y'all from? You guys can't be from the East Coast. It's 12:30 at night. Oh, no worries, buds. Oh, good. You're welcome to continue commenting. Flip.
Oh, so I threaded this wrong?
Should still be fine.
I gotta.
No, because you can always hook it to this part of it.
So. Right. I'll try to get it orange. You want to flip do the orange one, even if you. I don't care.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, just slice it.
Sorry there, bud.
Okay. Get that out of the way. Now, this. All right, you want to start tightening this up over there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
She is cross-threaded.
Right. Kind of knew that going in. Yeah, it's got to stay cross-threaded, but what I'll do is I'll hold it like this. No, that's not working. Okay, so undo. Okay, so let's undo that. Rethread that side. Might as well just.
Okay, don't let go of the clamp. Don't let go of the clamp. Don't let. No. Here, hold the clamp in one way.
Yep.
Preferably like this. Okay, hold it.
Now we're cooking with oil. Okay.
Yes, sir, JD. Everyone hit the like and subscribe. It ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no guy.
We're at 170 views and 42 likes.
Everybody, help me out with this.
You good? Alright.
Hold this side taut. This
Hand
is
me
not
that,
correct.
hand me that towel. Thank you, sorry.
I need a little more. Yeah, because we need to pull from similar points. Where the hell should that connect? On that? Just trying to think where that should connect.
What if you go a little bit more this way and feed this through and into itself?
So this won't fit through here.
Right, but now that that's like semi-through,
Gotcha.
will that fit through there?
Yep. Now we just need it to line up over here. Pull the tension out of the thing. Wait, hold on. get it stood back up over there. Oh.
You
Yeah.
wanna?
No, you just gotta lift it. This side's good. Oh, the jack.
Yeah, the jack stands.
Ugh.
Yeah. We dropped the frame.
Alright, lift it. You went way too far with that. Okay. Let that down. And this side down, go ahead and go down slowly. Okay, back up. Small foul. No big deal. Ugh.
I ain't gonna be commenting on that even.
Oh, this is in the way now. Okay.
Lift this part. You may have to lift it. But you can try.
Well, I'm just thinking in general, how we have this thing supported has never been very stable. Put it on the lift itself. With all this stuff, it would be like an hour just to get to the point where I have it back on. And I'm really getting tired. No big deal. Fuck, we ain't finishing this in a week. It's gonna take a month just for us to bolt this thing together. That's how bad we are at jobs, apparently.
You know what the problem is? If we had like 30 people watching, I would say like, okay, let's cut it. But there's 160 people on the live stream.
Yeah. No, we just got to make it work. We just got to fight through it. So, yeah, if you want to just hold that and I'll get us repositioned again. Oh. Okay, hold on. No, do not. No, not even close.
Gotta hurry.
All right. All right. I got my hand on it. Go over and adjust that side. Yeah. Not easy. Not easy, but
No.
let's keep trying because there has to be an answer in getting this.
Have a good night, buds. Come back next week and we'll probably be in the exact same spot.
Grab that strap, dude. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Go over the control arm completely. We're going to go from here. Yep. Okay, pull some slack. No, sorry, give some slack. All right, now pull out the slack. Yeah. Hold on, we lost it. We'll pull out some more slack. I'm gonna hold it in place. All right, now get it set up. Yeah. That's all. That's all. Just be in place. All right, start ratcheting.
You have to ratchet. Stop.
Right.
Let me know what to ratchet.
Let's ratchet. I think we're laminating it to the wrong side. Unfortunately, once again, I think the ratchet needs to be pulled.
Hold on, before you do anything, it's still too narrow.
No, it'll compress in It's just way off kilter right now. It needs to go up here.
Have a good night, Sid. See you next week.
Ratchet this.
Nope.
Right, the issue is it's
Get a bigger hammer.
that's a 3-pound hammer. That's no joke. Okay, so we're putting tension, I think, the wrong way. Definitely want to pull that way. Definitely want to pull that way.
Hold on. Where's the little white towel? Right by your leg.
Let's put it over like this.
Well, I want to protect the frame from the.
Yeah,
Direction itself.
I want all the pressure to be on the control arm being pulled towards you. So when you ratchet, I want it to pull us. Yeah. That's gonna slide off of
Yeah,
that.
it's gonna slide off.
Hold on.
Oh shit! The frame's sliding again.
Okay, because you're pulling on it in a way. You're like, we're trying to localize this, and when you grab it and pull, you're pulling
No,
the whole thing.
I'm pulling this way.
Right, right.
And the frame's moving that way.
My point is when we use the actual force of the ratchet strap, which I don't think this is necessarily appropriate. Oh, it's not. Okay, give me a little bit of space. Now, tighten up.
There's nothing to tied up on.
That side is in. That side is in. Now let's lessen the space. Hold on. All right. Now we can crank this. Yep.
That's it.
Right, so running into the exact same issue
Yep.
that the bushing and that whole thing is wider than the rest of it. It's wider than the frame, the spot in the frame. So either we're not able to get in there enough. I mean, let me try hitting it with the mallet. See if we That's like max pressure too. Man, that's hard to tell as to what is right and what's wrong there.
Yep.
Huh.
It's gonna be epic when that thing is all rusted out one day. Well, Total Tech. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. We did all the right things on the frame side, at least, to prevent rust from forming. And yeah, we were scratching up the paint and the rust arrestor a little bit right now. But before this is going back onto the car, that will be completely covered again. So I don't think this is gonna be that bad at that point.
I think if we had a ratchet strap pulling up on this side now, specifically, they would start to be able to manhandle it into space, into place. But yeah, that metal, the frame needs to be bent out. Like the geometry is just off. This has got plenty of space on this side to go up. This has no space to go up.
No, this frame is not bent over there. Frame was bent in the back a little bit, but in front it's not. The issue is not the frame. The issue is the ears that the control arms go into.
My goodness. This side is now out of whack. Okay, throwing in the towel right now.
173 viewers right now.
Oh, well, the struggle is real. Getting these bushings to fit, getting these control arms to fit is an absolute bear. They're slightly off.
Are we ending on a high right now?
On a high or a low?
Well, on a low, but on a high viewers wise.
Yeah, we'll look here. Sido98 Minecraft channel. What's happening? Well, it's not the frame is bent. I believe these Chinesium lower control arms are not measured correctly. So I'm gonna have to I think I gotta throw in the towel and just come back with a little bit different approach. Maybe we should flip the frame. Maybe we should stand it on its side so we could put more pressure to basically open up the mounting point in the frame. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have an answer for right now. I see we do have 182 people watching right now. I need a frame jig.
We gotta open her up and lubricate her a little bit.
You know, that's really the deal there, bud. Just gotta open her up, give her a little bit of something, you know, keep her going. So I think for right now, we're gonna go ahead and hit pause. And I'm going to figure out what it is that we're doing wrong here and come back tomorrow, hopefully, and make some adjustments because we really only have one more weekend to get this done. And if this is how it's going to go, it's not going to be the smoothest process for me. So definitely going to have to come back tomorrow to clean up. I'm not doing any of that right now. It's way too late. But still a good night. I mean, we got the upper control arms in place-ish, kind of. And I will say the ball joints feel really stiff. So that, you know, kudos to that. But yeah, I'm just going to go to the interwebs and figure out what we're doing wrong and what we could do to help us along here and get this lower control arm into place so we can actually move forward with this. Because once we have the lower control arms, I'm pretty sure we're going to breeze through the rest. I don't expect much of this to fight us, but this is the one portion that I figure would. So, you know the deal. We'll make it work. Reconditioned rear end, that is correct. She's been rebuilt, folks. She's got that Craigslist rebuild about her. She's looking good. Well, Google how to fit a square peg in a round hole. Well, yes, in some ways, but no. It's just I'm telling you, these manufactured in China parts are not measured correctly. So I'm going to have to figure out what other people have done to make it work before I resort to bending the frame to fit. But I could do that. It's only about a 1/16 of an inch that the bracket needs to move over or the frame needs to be bent. But going to avoid doing that after all the work I've done. We definitely scuffed up the paint, which is a little bit sad. But at the same time, par for the course, we are who we are. We do what we do. And that's it for now. I'm going to leave this place a mess because it's late and I'm tired. We managed to do 3.5 hours of live feed tonight, and it has been an absolute blast. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and joining, asking questions, throwing us comments. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Drop us a like. I see we got 212 people right now. We're a little bit all over the place just because we're mid-build, and this has kind of gone sideways. It was supposed to be a clean hands kind of night, but you could see clearly dirty hands abounded. And that's it. So thank you very much. Have a great night, and we will catch you guys on the next. So fit it with Austin. I would definitely get the measurements. Katie Katoro, JD Katara, thank you very much. Total Tech as well. Sid, of course. Have a great night. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you very much.